The Huey Cam. Featuring the best of Lamont and Tonelli on 107.7 The Bone.
Sully managed to circle this on the schedule, saying this is going to be good.
Yep.
Because I'm a big fan of The Simpsons, and we have Dana Gould in the studio right now. Who? How many years did you spend on The Simpsons?
I was there for seven and a half years. And
you were a writer there. You performed on The Simpsons. I mean, you did it all.
I did a very little performing. I was basically just a writer on the show. I filled in. I did some. There was a point in the show where they wanted to have Don Knotts. They wanted to have Barney Fife talking to Chief Wiggum through the television set.
Yeah.
We actually had Don Knotts, but Don Knotts, bless his heart, genius that he was, God rest his soul, by that point did not sound much like Don Knotts. So
is that right?
Don Knotts, he didn't sound like what we wanted. You know? So I filled in, and so if you ever hear Don Knotts on the show, I did a couple times. Well, Chief Wiggum, you got to realize it's a long and tortured path down the road in blue. That would always be me. But I was basically a writer on the show. Don Knotts' voice was so identifiable. Yeah. He couldn't make obscene phone calls. Yeah. I'm sure he wanted to at times. You're up late at night in a dirty bathrobe. Well, I've been looking at you through the bedroom window. Is this Don Knotts? How do they know?
By the way, you're playing at the San Jose Improv. How do we get tickets for that? Just go to the Improv website. Do we do that? And is it Friday, Saturday, Sunday? You playing on Sunday as well?
I'm not playing on Sunday. I'm here Friday and Saturday. Tonight 8 and 10. Tomorrow night 7 and 9.
Oh, okay,
and
cool.
And then on Sunday I'm flying to Chicago because on Monday night I'm recording my new special and CD.
On, very
Monday
nice.
Night. Yeah.
Look
for that soon.
Now, how did you pick Chicago to record this?
Do you know Jeff Garland?
Yes,
from Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Curb Your Enthusiasm, the big fat guy from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
yes. Not the angry rich guy.
Exactly.
We are two things that rarely go together. That furious wealthy guy. But Jeff and I are very good friends, and we're doing them. We're doing them in tandem. We're doing them. Like he's doing the first show, and then we change the set and do mine.
Yeah, thought we'd have to flush you there for a second.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I know. I've had to do that, by the way. I used to morning DJ.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s, I guessed it.
Really?
And, I've had to dump people.
There you go.
But
thank God you have nothing to do with them now.
Yes, exactly. Well, this was also 3 buildings ago.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
3 regimes ago. But
that's right. You used to live here.
I used to live in San Francisco. Yes.
And how long was that?
At 21st, beautiful 21st and Geary. If you remember the comedy condo, does that story? There was an apartment. They wrote a story about it that had a comedian named Alex Reed and myself. We rented in October of '86, and it had been in the hands of comedians until like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
We just kept handing it down to friends for all that time. And it was filthy.
Yeah.
It was filthy. And I remember I was visiting with my wife. Come on, let me show you where I used to live. And we walked in and we leave the apartment. She goes, I'm never going in there again. Yeah. The mold wouldn't grow in the bathroom because it was afraid of what else was in there.
That's how dirty it was.
Yeah. It was grotesque.
So now you're going to Chicago. Are you a big Chicago Cubs fan, or?
No, I don't know anything about Chicago.
I'm just going because Jeff Garland
Jeff and
I
there. Flipped. I was like, if heads will do it in San Francisco, tails will do it in Chicago.
Yeah.
But I'm very excited. But I consider San Francisco my home. In fact, I was looking at the Chronicle. Only in San Francisco. It's like, half the country. They're protesting gay marriage in San Francisco. They're like making official dictate the nanosecond it's available. We're going. But this is, but don't get me wrong. That's why I love this town so much. But here's the thing that I find interesting: they don't talk about this in the paper. They should. And for those of you who doubt that I don't have the newspaper,
he's got it in front of him. There it is.
The religious conservatives think that gay sex is an abomination. Yet they're opposed to gay marriage. Folks, nothing will stamp out gay sex faster than gay marriage.
Yeah, take it from married guys.
Trust me, this has been tested. Yeah. If you want to stop gay sex, get them married.
How long have you been married?
5,000 years. But I'm told I'm very happy. No, I've been married for it's fine, he muttered. But when I went away, it's like I worked on The Simpsons for a long time.
Yeah.
And then when I left the show to pursue some other things, one of them would be doing stand-up, and I'm also writing some other things. But when I started to go out in the comedy clubs, I realized that I'd been away so long, I don't have any pickup lines left. Mm-hmm. Like, not that I would need them. Everything is fine.
But you have no game right now. You have no game.
Even if I did, exactly. I have if my wife left me, I have nothing. Because I've been so trained as a husband that I'd just be going up to women in bars like, hey, I noticed you sitting there alone, and I thought, you might have a list of chores and errands you wanted me to run. What do you say? Gonna be a nice day tomorrow. Why don't I swing by your place and drive your mom to Target?
That might work.
Yeah. Then she can bitch about your dad and yell at me when I agree with her.
I think that's Baby Huey's game. That's what he does all the time.
Hey, good looking. Why don't I straight up your garage?
Dana Gould, who is playing at the San Jose Improv, 2 shows tonight, 8 o'clock, and it actually says 8:01.
Yeah.
Are they that picky on the time?
We from 8 to 8:01, we have a moment of silence for jokes I've done that died.
8 and 10 o'clock tonight, and 7:01 and 9 o'clock tomorrow night.
Yeah, 7:01 and 9:03 tomorrow night.
Hey, Baby Huey, as we normally do when we have guests on the show, can you get him some Jamba Juice? I mean, why are you holding out on Dana Gould?
Well, because I haven't had a chance to go down there yet.
We got yelled at. We got yelled at once at The Simpsons for getting Jamba Juice. I'll be very quick.
Really?
The way The Simpsons work is you come in the morning.
Yeah.
They'll buy you lunch.
Uh-huh.
At 3 o'clock, we do Starbucks or Jamba Juice. Get your pick.
Yeah.
And then if we work late, which is sometimes, we'll get a pizza.
Okay.
They had called us over, big meeting at 20th Century Fox, the good and generous people of 20th Century Fox.
Yeah.
What's this? Last Tuesday. You can't have pizza and juice. You get pizza and juice on the same day. This is a true story. And it was quite literally standing in the building that the show paid for, having to justify why we got pizza and juice. But because the way the show is, the way when Jim Brooks started the show, he was just like, I don't want to hear your notes from the network, which is very common. Yeah. I don't want any input from you. I'm gonna do the show. I'll give it to you and you air it.
Yeah.
And that's all the input the network has. They have but that drives them insane. So they just find other ways. You guys are drinking a lot of soda. Does everybody have to have their own car? Any way to bitch.
So you had your Jamba Juice, though.
They did have Jamba Juice. Well, it's great because it's like if you're watching your calories.
Oh, there you go. And they got this brand new healthy breakfast right now at Jamba Juice, a brand new breakfast menu. Sully, you always go for the chunky strawberry. And the granola toppers are really good. They've got a complete new menu. Hey, if they're drinking Jamba Juice at The Simpsons, you know it's good.
Exactly.
Check it out today at jamba.com. Baby Huey, try and get Dana Gould's business
granola
card.
toppers sounds like a sex thing you could get in Berkeley.
I think that's where it started.
How much for a granola topper? Oh, I don't do that.
It was the Jamba Juice in Berkeley that started that, I believe.
Yeah, if you see like a pair of Birkenstocks kicked off at the foot of the bed, somebody's getting a granola popper. Topper, sorry. Granola popper's actually better.
Get Dana's business card and try and win breakfast for us at Jamba Juice with Dana's card, too, okay? Baby Huey's taking everyone's card here at work. All right, Jamba Juice.
What would my card say? Clown. Makeupless clown.
Thanks for coming in here this morning.
Oh, my God, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
All right, San Jose Improv for the show. Very funny guy. And
a beautiful club, my God.
That is a
San
great
Jose
club,
Improv.
isn't it?
It's like you think you've died and gone to comedy heaven. It's gorgeous.
Does he take care of you over there, though?
They do a nice job. They do a great job.
All right. 9:26.
Of course, he's in the room. What am I going to say?
He's going to drive you back.
Yeah, we got a long, quiet car ride.
Dana Gould, thanks for dropping on by.
Lamont and Tonelli, weekday mornings 5 to 10 on 107.7 The Bone.